things today.
Yeah.
I want to talk a little bit of PriMadonna and a
Yeah.
little bit of ninjas, and we can dabble a little bit in, I know you do some backing vocals with us or with Wild Boys. It hasn't
Sometimes.
it hasn't been officially announced, although people come out and they see. So I'm not even going to say anything. The people that have been, they'll know, and they're like, "What the hell is Rick talking about?"
Yeah.
And then maybe we'll dabble in a couple other subjects. We'll see what happens. So let's dive in, man. Tell me, how have things been going with PriMadonna? I know I see you guys playing all the time.
Good. Less busy. We did, you know how busy we are or have
Yep.
been. And I kind of put my foot down and was like, I need to step away a little bit. Like, I don't want to play that much.
Okay.
So we haven't been as busy this year, or nor will we be. So for everyone who had that, oh, I don't have to go to PriMadonna this weekend because I can see them next weekend attitude, let that go because we only play like twice a month now.
Okay. That is brilliant. And can I just tell you, I only book Basket Case like every 6 weeks, like
Mm.
every a month and a half. And I would love to play more, but I found the more I played, less people came out, and the less I played, the more people come out.
Mhm.
You
Yeah.
know, so I love seeing that for you because I know your shows are high energy, they're packed, and people are dancing the whole time.
Yes.
So I mean, have you noticed a difference though in the crowds?
We've only played one show this year so far, and yes, it was at Lee Harvey's last Saturday, and I have never seen the inside porch of Lee Harvey's as packed as it was. Like, it was to the brim, like no space to move. It was crazy.
Wow.
So it was a great comeback show for sure.
That's almost not enough room to dance.
The
Wow.
all of Lee Harvey's was swaying with everybody.
So it's like a Madonna mosh pit.
It kind of, yeah.
No crowd surfing. Have you
No.
noticed that at clubs now they actually have signs that say no crowd surfing? Like, really? I
Well, you
think
can't do that inside at Lee Harvey's anyway because rubbing someone up against the ceiling, probably getting scraped with nails and stuff.
hanging off the tree. But you've been doing PriMadonna now for, is it 4 years, 5 years?
We just had our 5-year anniversary on December 1st.
See, I keep track because I remember going to see one of your first shows. I don't even know if I was at the first one or not, but it was one of the early shows. And I remember saying, okay, she's killing it. They're going to be a staple for years to come because you
Mhm.
do such a great job. And I got to ask you, the costumes, I don't know if I've ever asked you this before. All the costume changes, I mean, how do you schedule that? Because you got to be quick, like bing, 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 off stage, on stage.
I don't do that anymore because I don't know. I used to, like, the first year we did that. I would everywhere. I would do costume changes at any venue, no matter what it was. Like Barley House, I would step off to the side and like throw on a tutu and a different jacket and things like that. And then I kind of experimented with not doing it, and the audience stays just as into it. It doesn't make a difference. So now I just do like props changes. So certain songs, I'll pull out a certain prop or a different pair of sunglasses or a hat or whatever the case. But I don't do full changes anymore.
Okay, so little feeble brain me. Please remember, I have a gerbil on a running wheel. Okay, so I've been fooled because I swear to God, I'm like, oh, she did a costume change. No, it's actually you're just putting on sunglasses.
Yeah.
So
Or
what you're saying is, if I go to the comedy store and get the glasses with the nose and mustache, nobody will know it's me because I changed costumes.
maybe.
God, I feel like such a dork right now. Like I was fooled. I feel
No,
deceived.
I used to. You're not wrong.
No, I know, but even I think I saw you within the last year, and I was like, wait a second, I didn't catch that you're not changed because I'm so trained like a little monkey. Like, oh,
You
she
might
changed.
have caught a rare one where I did. I don't know. But I strip off pieces. That is one thing that I do, especially in the summer, is I'll layer it up and then just
Okay, that's a costume change
yeah,
in
kind
my
of.
little world.
Well,
Sorry.
yeah, I'll lose the hat, the shirt, lose the jacket. I don't know. Yeah, but some variations of it, I guess.
When you're at home, do you still like listening to Madonna, or are you like, oh, I'm burnt out?
No, no. According to my Spotify Wrapped every year, Madonna's been my number one for ever. Yeah.
Oh my God. Because people ask me the same thing. I'm like, no, actually, I still listen to a ton. That's like one of my top things. I listen to Green Day. I love it.
Yeah.
And there's some other bands that are in there. Like, yes, I listen to Billy Idol. I'm a huge Smashing Pumpkins fan, so that's always up there. I like Seether. Duran Duran is creeping its way into my chart. I've been listening to more of it lately. There's always some garbage in there. You know, Buck Cherry. Like I've got staples. I've got staples.
Me too.
I'm glad to hear you didn't burn out, because sometimes you do. You get to a point where you're like, as a tribute artist, we play this so much that you're like, I've heard it. I don't want to hear it anymore.
I don't really listen to what we play. Because I'm like, skip, been there, done that. I like more, I don't know what to call her, underground Madonna, but like her Ray of Light album is my all-time favorite.
So you're doing like the deep cuts. You're getting into, the rarities.
Yeah, and then the new album, Madam X from 2019, I really like. We tried to play stuff off of that, but like we were talking about earlier, the audience didn't respond and it just fell flat. So we're like, okay, so don't add anything new. People don't want to hear new Madonna. They want to hear old Madonna.
Okay, I'm an old Madonna, like Lucky Star. Yeah, I'm an old school Madonna fan. The new album, honestly, it did not resonate with me. But we were talking off camera, and I'm like, yeah, have you ever had a song that you're like, yes, I love this song, and you play it for the audience, and the audience, there's crickets. Yeah.
All the time.
Oh my God. Is that, I sit up there and I'm like, I'm crawling in my skin going, can I please run to the exit and leave?
Yeah, it just makes me sad because, like, you know, as a band, we're so excited to learn new stuff for the people. We're like, oh, they're going to love it. And then, you know, go through all that work to learn it. And then you play it and they're like,
wah, wah, wah.
They all go to the bathroom or go get a drink and you're like, oh.
Oh my God, Adrian, I almost cry because I'm like, I see the brilliance in this song. How do you not hear it?
Yeah.
And I guess I just have to go, this is why you're in a tribute to the band that you're playing, because you love it that much. Okay. Yeah. And it does it. I'm embarrassed. It breaks my heart. I'm like, wow, we suck. And you're like, we don't suck. It's just you guys are not as diehard as I am. So
yeah, it freaks me out a little, but at the same time, I'm like, you know what? This is my band also, and I do this for my enjoyment as well as yours. So I'm like, you know what, guys? Let's keep playing the freaking song because I want to.
Oh my God, yes, thank you very much. Because there's a not just a little, a lot of itch that we want to scratch, and there's some stuff that we love, and it's like, oh my God, I'd love to play that live. And I guess you almost have to tell yourself, I'm okay if they don't get it, because this one is a very self-indulgent song that I'm doing for me, because I need to satisfy something. So holy cow, you just made my day. You don't even know, because I feel like am I the only one that picks out these songs and I'm like, they're gonna love it, and then it flops and I'm like, no, I'm glad.
I mean, we do what we do because we enjoy it. You know, it just so happens that other people enjoy watching and listening as well. That's just a bonus, you know?
Yeah. I was going to say we should start a therapy group for it, but technically playing music is my therapy already. So,
well, hopefully, my little breakdown right there will help others feel like it's okay to play outside of the hits. It's okay.
And that is something that, like, when you do your set list for PriMadonna, do you for the most part, do you stick, like, especially if it's a 60-minute, a smaller show, will you stick with just the big hits and go, here you guys go? Yeah, I do too. I do too, because I realize that be it whatever genre, most people are just a mainstream. They don't get deep into it. And the younger generation, which I'm going to tell you right now, I'm surprised. The younger generation, they're going back, and the stuff that we were listening to, God, I feel old right now. The stuff that we were listening to in like our teens and our 20s, that's like classic rock to them. And they're going back and going, this stuff was great. And we're like, yeah, we lived through it. We know.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not playing you any Cats in the Cradle or any crap like that. I mean, I'm just saying.
So to kind of hearken on that, I feel like I've kind of observed and noticed there's like a shift happening, like with the people coming out to see shows and the type of music that's being played is the audience, I feel like is getting younger. So people like my age or maybe a little bit younger that are not into the club scene anymore. Like, I'm not going to go clubbing. I just want to go to like a music
Yes.
venue and have a couple beers and dance to some nostalgia. And there's like a shift going on where I'm seeing a lot of like 90s bands and stuff coming out.
There is.
Yeah.
And the nice thing, and it's funny you say, I don't want to go clubbing, but I want to go and watch a band and have a couple drinks. And the other side of that is that younger generation now, they've got decent jobs. Maybe they're starting a family, so they have some disposable income and they can afford to go out and enjoy themselves. And they want to go see a band like a Madonna or Duran Duran, Green Day, AC/DC, whatever you're going to see. And it's nice, because we are filling a gap, and I don't know if you've heard it as much on the Madonna side, but the whole original and tribute, like, oh, tributes aren't, or what, musicians, whatever. Like, I know so many musicians that are in tribute bands that are also in original bands. And they're like, man, I'm just scratching an itch. It's all it is. It's,
Yeah.
um, one of the other things that I've been dying to talk to you about is, and this is where we're kind of related. You do a lot of backup vocals for a little ninja project that we may have heard about. The Graceland Ninjas. I'm telling you, what an incredible band. What an incredible band. We share a guitarist because Shannon Sharp is also in Basket Case, and he's a Full Tilt member, been with us for a year. And so I get to hear, like, I'm always excited. We've shared the stage together. I get to kind of hear about the prep, the videos that you guys go shoot. Like, can I be an extra? Tell me what that is like, going from being the front person, front gal, to a backing vocalist. Do you like it more, like it less, indifferent? You're still happy to entertain?
Oh, still happy to entertain. And actually just had my 9-year anniversary with Ninjas. I've been with them for so long.
I didn't even realize it was that long.
Yeah, but I think when I started 9 years ago, I was thinking to myself, like, okay, I'm just singing backup. But then over the years, as I've been with them so long, it's like a tight family unit. And David, the lead singer, doesn't treat me or then Chrissy, the other girl that sings with me now, as backup singers. He has us up front. So that gave me a lot of like how to behave like a front person.
Nice.
Which is where I learned kind of how to do my Madonna thing.
Nice.
Because I was in that band with Bobby, who's my keyboard player for PriMadonna, was in there with me for 8 out of those 9 years. He just backed out to focus on other things.
Yeah.
But I had been talking to him about doing a Madonna tribute since I was like maybe 3 or 4 years deep into Ninjas, and he kept saying, "Nope, you're not ready. You're not ready." And then finally he was like, "You're ready." So Ninjas taught me a lot, like on how to be an entertainer and get that front person attitude. I like it just the same. And I mean, that's my band of brothers. So
that is an incredibly talented band. The Ninjas are just, and it is such an awesome concept. The mashups y'all do blow my mind, truly. And I mean, it is a nonstop I mean, there's entertainment from downbeat to last beat. It is a Full Tilt show. And David is such a great band leader. There's a lot to be learned from him. I don't know all the behind the curtains as a band leader. I know there's a lot of management stuff that goes on that you're like, you don't want the world to see, but he's put a great product on stage. And I'm always excited when I do get to come see a show, because it is, I mean, do you guys, like, if you're out and about, do you ever go to David and go, "Hey, I've got an idea for a couple mashups," and he'll go, "Yeah," or does he pretty much bring it all to the table?
I'm not as hands in as I think I used to be years ago.
Okay.
Because I'm so busy with other projects, I can't dedicate my full attention. But years past, we've heard things and been like, "Oh," and we'll talk about it. I think nowadays it's like Shannon has a lot to say, as far as I understand. And with David, they have like these meetings or something. Something's going on where there's magic happening, because I mean, our next rehearsal in a couple of weeks, you're going to want to come to a ninja show soon because we're got like some crazy new mashups coming that I'm like, wow.
Okay, you know what? When we get done interviewing, I'm just gonna send David a text and go, "Hey, can I come to rehearsal?" And
I want to come and watch.
but it's funny you say that because Shannon. I don't know his business side over there. I know in Basket Case, he is very energetic, very professional, very talented, and he does come in with bright ideas. And as a band leader, I am always eager to listen because there is a plethora, a wealth of knowledge in each member. And when they bring it in, it makes, as a band leader, it makes my job easier to go, great, I love that. And sometimes you go, put that on the burner, but the enthusiasm, and that's one thing I will tell you about Shannon that you already know. He brings a wealth. I mean, and I'm talking a giant cauldron of bubbling enthusiasm. And again, it's infectious. I love it. It makes me smile. So are you allowed to give any teasers, or you're like, oh no, you're waiting for the show?
I haven't been given permission to discuss it.
Then don't say a word. I will not let you get in trouble. No, and I know how that is. Like, listen, we don't want to divulge too much because you want to know? Come see a show.
I can probably say, I mean, they're going to be extremely dancey.
Love it.
And we're starting to dip our toe into, so it's going to be like, I don't know, what do you want to call it? So one of my new songs is going to be a Selena song.
Okay.
David's got some like reggaeton stuff he's working on.
Nice. Wait, did you say reggae?
Reggaeton. No, I don't know how to describe it, but it's like they're singing in Spanish, but it's got like that.
Oh, yes. My son Josh, he loves that style. And so I hear a lot of it. I didn't know that's what it was called. But yes. And it's, you know what? You even for a dork like me, I can't help but shake my booty.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
I am so looking forward to it. Now, I have been, and it's not announced, but enough people I think have seen. They've been to shows and they've kind of caught on. I've been playing with Wild Boys lately, and so you and I have been able to hang out a lot more and share the stage. I don't even know if I know the full story. Like, are you allowed? I know that you just kind of fill in. You're not an actual member. You used to be, I think.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. You're not, because you've got so much on your plate. You just can't commit, but you do still, you fill in a fair bit. You'll come out. How did that come about? And is that another one of those, because you have so much stage experience and you're bringing so much vocal power, which you share with Miss Maddie Ferguson from Cherry Bomb. And by the way, you two ladies back there, if you don't know it already, I'm just telling you, the boys are going. The boys are at the show just to see you guys. The rest of us, they don't even care about. They're there for y'all.
The ladies are at the show.
But you guys are, the way you harmonize and back up, JJ, phenomenal. Do you really have to work at that, or is that just a natural? Just it flows. Like, we got this.
Well, as you know, with Wild Boys, you rehearse a lot.
Yes.
Very well rehearsed.
And it's sectionals, which is something that I like, because you ladies don't have to show up to instrumental. You guys have vocal sectionals, and then we have instrumental sectionals, and then we put it together on stage, and it's you know what I mean? It's phenomenal. But I've seen some of the sectional videos that JJ sent to us, and I'm like, wow, holy cow. Is that it seems pretty low key, but yet professional. Like, there's no stress, but when you get in there, is it, we're here to work, or do you guys cut up a lot?
It's broken up into sections.
Okay.
So, I mean, you know, JJ, like, you get there and he's like, let's work. Let's do the thing. Look, we're going to practice.
We run the show.
But then, everyone starts chatting and being silly. And he's like, no, back to work. Come on. This is serious, guys. Come on. So
I think we should get him an Indiana Jones whip.
No.
Yeah, he's not that bad. I'm just kidding. JJ's going to call me later. What the hell? No, actually, rehearsals are very professional, and it's funny that there is a plethora of talent. So everybody does bring a very professional attitude. Now, can I just say, every band that I'm involved with, completely professional. When you show up, be it Basket Case, Wild Boys, Rebel Yell, I've got some other things that I'm working on. It's the amount of talent and the work ethic is you show up, we're running songs. If we need to stop, break it down, fix it, and then rerun it, let's do it. Would you say that's a pretty consistent truth?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, PriMadonna's, we're a little bit different. You know, I know we said this earlier, we just had our 5-year anniversary, and over the course of 5 years, all original members. We haven't had anyone quit or get fired or replaced. So we're a family. So when we rehearse, it's like,
that is awesome. Oh, wow.
We see each other every weekend, but I missed you.
But no, that is a testament. Oh my God, that's an achievement, because Basket Case is coming up on 7 years, and me on drums, Gabe Garza on bass, my brother-in-law, he took a small hiatus, but he's an original guitarist, and Mike Rose. We're all original members. We've just had that second guitarist that has been multiple. We haven't found the right fit, and I think we found it in Shannon. So for you guys to make it 5 years, original members, not losing anyone, not adding, that is, you guys could get a trophy or like a cookie or something.
You know, and I feel like that says a lot. It's
oh my God.
2 females in it. So that none of the guys have like run for the hills. So that tells me that Poppy and I are both very nice, sane.
Okay. Do you find it difficult to be in bands with boys, or is it kind of, no? I will tell you that the bands that I'm in that have girls, I like it. They bring it. I love the dudes. I mean, we can just be stupid boys. Let me say it again. We can be stupid boys. But when you have a lady in the band, it changes the energy, the atmosphere, the dynamics. You ladies bring so much to the table. And I'm going to say this, and some guys are going to be like, Rick, you're a traitor. There are some all-girl bands. Like, I remember going to see Battle Axe. They haven't played in a while. Okay. I love seeing when all the chicks get on stage and they rock down, because they throw down just like the dudes, but they've got just a little bit something extra, because y'all ladies are beautiful and you're as talented, if not more, than some of us boys. And you just look good doing it, where we get all sweaty and like a bunch of trolls on stage, and you
Well, and we bring snacks. That's one thing that, you know, go to rehearsals and be like, I brought homemade cookies. And the boys are like, yeah.
Wait, there's snacks? I don't ever get snacks.
I think we have some rehearsals in our future. You want me to bring?
I'm going to tell you right now. I'm filling out the complaint form and putting it in the suggestion box, because I want snacks at practice.
Let me know what you like for our future rehearsals.
I will tell you this. The best I can say is that there's usually tequila or liquor in the fridge at my rehearsals. So just say.
Okay.
Yeah. I didn't think about snacks. I'm not that smart. Like,
so tequila
there might be. That's funny that you bring that up. I don't think we should talk about it, but there might be like some new project. We'll see. Maybe. You know what? And there are other bands, because you and I've talked about that, you have that desire to do. Correct?
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Dude, now starting another project. And for everybody that's going to send me a message, go, Rick, I promise not to say a word. What is it? Man, I'll send you a happy face or a dookie or something. I'm not telling you. But do you get giddy with excitement? Because I do. I will study incessantly, watching videos, listening to songs. Are you the same way?
Yes.
And as you do that, do you find yourself like fully immersing in the potential character? Because we are actors for the most part. Do you?
Yeah, that's all I've been listening to. It's all I've been watching. I've been shopping for new hair, and I've been
practicing accent and.
Oh, you're giving away too much. Oh my God, you got to say. No, it's funny because I have mentioned it to a couple people. There's a few people that are going to know, but it's something that I have dreamed about for, I think, about 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
And I will say, when it fully comes to light and you guys go, oh, really? This is something that I've been dreaming about for 4 years. I was going to start it. Adrian and I, we bumped into each other. Actually, we were at a show. Was it Thin White Dukes or was it? Because I think we were there for Thin White Duke, and you and I ended up standing at the back of the club talking, and I was like, whoa, you're doing a what? You're thinking about a huh? And I'm like, I think if I remember correctly, I'm like, I've been talking about that for years. I am your drummer. I think I'll literally, I strong arm my way in. I'm like, if you do this, I'm your drummer. Like,
yeah. Well, I was already going to ask you anyway. So
that is so awesome. I'm flattered, but I'm telling you right now, I'm like, I am the one sitting in that seat. Just stop right there. You can find other members. But
yeah, I mean, at that point in time, all I had is I knew I wanted to do this, and I knew I wanted to do it with Rob Hines.
Okay, so you're giving away members already, which is fine because it is an all-star lineup, and I'm going to have everybody on. And the rule is we are not, until we actually announce the first show being booked. We're going to leave you guys with breadcrumbs. You're going to get pissed. I'm sure there's a lot of you that are going to be like, what the hell? I promise you, this is going to be a fun project. And we're not going to give it to you every weekend. You will get this 4, 5, 6 times a year tops. And so if you miss it, you're missing it. And this is going to be, I promise you, you'll be able to dance. You're going to know almost every song. You're going to be like, oh my God, I didn't even realize it. Like there's that many hits. I'm like, yeah. You'll be happy. I have to be, I was laughing because it's funny. The other night when we did a show at Amplify with Wild Boys, all we talked about the whole night was this project. And I'm like, I hope everybody's not offended. Like, you're like, yeah, who cares? Kiss my backside. I don't. I am excited. I'm looking, and I will tell you, I am so looking forward to the working side of this because the stage is what everyone gets to see. But I don't think fans really understand how much fun it is. You said 5 years, PriMadonna. 5 years. Mm-hmm. That's a lot of fun because the rehearsal side, the building memories, the making friendships, the bonding as a band family, that's the fun side of this. Like, you really do get close with your band. Is that a true statement?
Yeah. Well,
okay.
I think, me personally, I don't know how you feel if you know the other guys in our new thing as well as I do, but this is going to be just stepping in off the bat. I already have a family. I'm so thrilled.
So the funny thing is, I know everybody. I'm pretty familiar. Obviously, you and I we've been friends now for a few years. God, 5, 6 years, almost as long as I've been in this. I've been in the scene 7 years. So I met you shortly thereafter. The keyboardist, which I guess we could say Craig from Wild Boys. He's in this. I've known him for a few years now, and obviously I'm sharing, some duties with him. The other guys, I'm excited about. Like I've known Rob for a number of years, but I never in my wildest dreams would have thought I'm going to get to do a project with Rob. Like, holy cow, this is exciting. Mario from Thin White Dukes, that I get to share this stage with him. And I saw he was at the show the other night. Did you see him?
I did. Of course I did.
I gave him a hug and I was like, and immediately that's all we could talk about. I'm like, dude, I'm like a little kid. I'm like, I can't believe it. We get to finally, we get to share the stage.
I told you, I have like an absolute crush on everyone in my band. And I swear there was like a spotlight on him and I was singing whatever heck song I was singing, but in my head I heard, ooh, dream weaver.
Oh, wow. You had one of those movie moments.
Yeah.
I love that. And I'm excited because my fellow cohort in the rhythm section, Mr. Jeff Comas, is joining us as well. And again, you guys are going, there's a lot of like names in this band. Yeah, there's a lot of people that there's a ton of talent. star power. Like these are folks that know how to work a stage.
Mhm.
So it's the entertainment value for this for everyone. And you're going, what band is it? Stay tuned for the next episode. Like, I am going to have everybody on. I'm telling you guys, I'm not going to announce that. I will not say it publicly until we have the first show. And we're looking at a couple big doozies as far as the launch. Like, just say it. Just say it.
Well, keep your eye on like the comments of your video and stuff. If there's anyone out there that knows that thinks they're slick and posting it,
if they post it, we're going to delete it right away. So please don't.
them.
Just let the mystery stand. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. Let the mystery stand, because I promise you, it is. It's not being done right now. Okay, so we're not rehashing a band that there's already 12 tributes to in the scene. If this is completely new, and you're like, well, wow, that can't leave that many, because I know there's a ton of. I'm not even going to bash anybody, but there's a bunch of bands that have a ton of tributes to them, and I'm like, okay, this is going to be a one-off. It's going to be a blast.
Yeah.
And
we're going to be the second one in the country. The whole
oh my God, is that really what it is?
Yeah. And when we do it, I mean, right now they're probably going, what the heck could it possibly be? When you see it, you're going to be like, oh my God, why didn't anyone else think of that?
That's what we said. That's what we said. Like, are you kidding me? And the funny thing is, 4 years ago when I was talking about doing it, I was like, I got to hurry up because somebody's going to do this.
Mm-hmm.
And nobody did it. And then I don't know how we ended up at that crossroad at the Barley House that night for that conversation to come up. But the fact that I am telling you, it was meant to be, because it was just like, I saw like, the proverbial light coming down from the sky, like, whoa, like, I think I peed my pants. I was so excited. Like, holy crap, where's Adrian? And I know I probably came running up to you. You're like, oh my God, here comes a stalker. Please.
No, I know it was. I know we're about to talk about.
Oh my Lord, Miss Adrian, as especially once we do announce it, you're going to have to come back on and we're going to do another one of these, except we will be announcing the show. I'm going to have all the members on, like I said, and we will, I'm excited because I think we have our first rehearsal. We finally solidified the lineup. We have an incredible set list. The first rehearsal like in the next week or two, and I will probably be up there tomorrow working on stuff. And by the time this is there, I've already been to the studio. I've already been up there working on this stuff. There's a lot for me to figure out as a drummer, a percussionist. There's a lot of technical side of this that I got to cut and paste and figure out. How do I reproduce it consistently on stage for the audience? So the choreography for all this is going to be phenomenal. I'm just saying, I mean, you've got yours to be a piece of cake. You just got to get up there and sound and look wonderful like you always do. I'm not worried. Me, on the other hand, I got to work. Like, but
yeah, this one is a complicated one for you musicians, for sure.
And I as far as assembling a team, and that's really that's what, folks, I hope you realize it. When you go see a band, you're like, oh my God, that guy's a rock star. No, they are rock stars. You are only as strong as your weakest link, and you are one unit when you get on stage. So, especially as a drummer, if I make a bunch of mistakes, we as a collective, we sucked. Like, I made everybody look bad. So I take it real, like, that's huge chip on my shoulder. I worry about it every single show I play. Like, did I make everybody look good? Because as a drummer, as long as I don't miss a beat and I keep going, you guys can kind of slide through some stuff. I'm just saying, and I'm also one that's always listening. Like, if the vocalist wants to take a pause and we got to sit in a holding pattern so that you could talk to the crowd and interact, I need to be situationally aware enough to go, we're in a holding pattern. So of course I'm looking at bass players, guitarists, like, everybody same page, follow me, watch her, like,
yeah,
or him, and it's, you're going to have your hands full with us, but we got a great band, great band. I'm looking forward to bonding with everybody. So I'm going to ask, and you always say yes, but you'll come on again. We'll do this.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Well, can I talk about what I'm doing this weekend?
Yeah. Really? Coming on here? Really?
What? No, for my for gigs this weekend. So I'm very, very fortunate. Both of my ladies that I play tribute to are on world tour this summer. So with that being said, Friday I'm doing my Still the One Shania Twain tribute at a whiskey distillery in Fort Worth called Texas Whiskey Ranch on Friday. And then on Saturday, PriMadonna will be at Lola's in Fort Worth.
Okay. I feel horrible. There's so much for us to talk about. We completely missed your Shania Twain. Oh my God. You got to, and you know what? You need to come on and just do one episode of Shania. We won't talk Ninjas, Madonna, secret band. We'll just talk literally. You got to come back and do that because, wow, I don't think we've ever had a conversation about that. Oh my Lord. I feel like a total doofus.
I've been in that band for like
4 years, 3 years,
5 years too.
Holy cow.
Since 2018.
Okay, I got indulge me for a second. You guys have had a lot of success, especially on the countryside. Like you guys play a show. You guys have a great following. So do you guys match up pretty well with a lot of the like the King George? What is it? What's the Jason Aldean? Some kind of party or?
Don't ask me anything about country music. I have no idea.
Wait a second. You're doing a country tribute and you're like, I don't know.
Shania Twain is hardly country, please.
Really?
Oh,
Wait.
No.
Really?
I mean, yes, but.
You're like, yes, but no. So you're saying, because I haven't seen your Shania Twain. I'm not a huge country fan, which is, it sucks because there's great musicianship and I'm friends with some great country stars and I'm not a country fan. I need to just come to a show.
Yeah, you wouldn't hate it. I don't feel like it's too country because I don't like country music either, but I love singing that material.
So if I can find some time for one of you, and I know the next couple of weeks, would you let me come out and announce one of your Shania Twain shows? Like I'm still the one. Can I?
Yeah. Actually a good opportunity for that I think is going to be next Friday. We're at Legacy Hall.
Friday the what?
The 17th.
Okay, because I'm playing the third rail with Basket Case on the 18th. I will put it on my calendar. I would love to come out, and I love Legacy. Oh my God, I love announcing as an MC. Oh my God, I like playing the stage, but that's a fun stage to stand on.
Yeah, my favorite.
Oh my God,
come announce it. I think it's a free show anyway, but if it's not, get you in for free.
I always sneak in the back door. Yeah, I always sneak in the back door. Even though all the staff knows me there, they're like, you can just come to the front door. We'll give you a wristband. I'm like, yeah. I snuck in with the band guys back there. Oh my Lord. So, and another, we talked about something that happened to me recently. I'm not going to talk about it right now, but I have another show that I asked if you would and it's a serious topic show that I'm going to be doing I got to reach out to you. We are putting together. So that's going to be one. And I know it's something that affected you because we've talked about it and it's a very serious topic. And I'm not even going to give you guys a hint. Something recently happened to me. It was very terrifying for me. And I'm going to do a whole show just on that because we need to bring awareness. And so that's coming out very soon. So I will definitely get with you on that one. And there's a couple others in the scene that are like, Rick, I'd like to be a part of that because we need to bring awareness. So we got some serious conversations because we do need to do a little public service, in my opinion. Okay. Yeah. So again, thank you so much for being my guest. I can't wait. There's a lot. There's a lot on our plates coming up. 23 is going to be a phenomenal year. And I'm just going to tell you, be looking for the launch of our new secret little project, May or June-ish. So as we go into summer, expect to see us. And we may come out the gate and hit it hard the first couple months. And then you'll see us really slack off. Like we're going to set our foundation. And then you'll see us go back to, maybe every 3 months, every couple months, we'll make you guys want it. And I promise you, if you're not begging us for it, you're idiots. Yes, I said that.
You're having fun.
We're going to have a blast. Oh, my Lord. Miss Adrian, thank you as always for being my guest.
Thank you for having me.
I can't wait to have you back on. And for those of you that tuned in, thank you for tuning in. If you're new to the show, Thank you very much. Yes, call your therapist now because it's always like this and you're going to get sucked in like a little junkie. If you're not new, then your therapist already knows you were screwed up long before I got my hands on you. You can like us on Facebook. Invite your friends to like us. If Facebook's not your thing, because some people are haters, I get it. You know, we all like to hate something. You can catch us on iHeart Radio. We're on Spotify. We obviously have the Facebook. We also have YouTube. We have Instagram. We have Twitter. We have an Amazon Fire channel. And we also have a Roku channel. If you can't find us, maybe you're not looking. You can also go to inthepitwithric.com. Download the app. It's free. You can watch all our videos there. You can also use the calendar to see what's going on around town. Because I also do every week the Concert Connection concert calendar, which is sponsored by Fat Daddies. And that's Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And I don't do every single show in town. I do all the big shows, all the shows that probably matter. And if I don't announce it, it's probably on my list. If I gave you everything, you would be so overwhelmed, you wouldn't know where to start. So tune in every week. Guys, again, thank you for tuning in. Miss Adrian, as always, you're a dream. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
You now have time to go call your therapist.
Yeah.
Oh, my Lord, I love it. Thank you so much, dear. This has been Adrian. I am Rick, and we will see you somewhere in the pit.